throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Florida Gators, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Will kick this deep to start us off. Bring it out. It's long. He tackled with a 17. Strong job on the coverage team. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks free. He's got a first down and more. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
What a great play by the quarterback here. Everybody is blanketed in man coverage, so instead of forcing the ball, he just tucks it and takes off. Heads-up play to pick up a bunch of yards.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Again, makes it second and medium. And now the handoff. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
At first down, sack a surprise and moves him back into fringe field goal range. What can they do on second and long? And the defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. First down. They're going to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, and the flag brings up third down. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Florida.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Went after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's long. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Out of the gun now on third down. Grab by the receiver. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, they spread this defense all over the field with that 5-wide receiver set. It puts a lot of pressure on the offensive line to give the quarterback enough time, especially on third down. They held up just long enough, and the quarterback makes a great throw for this first down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. To tackle quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Ball handed off. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 40. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Back's got it again. Breaks an open space. And here he goes. Touchdown, tie. They were not going to catch him that time.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Automatic on the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw, testing the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew it. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on third down. Get him the ball.
And the Gators moving quickly down the field here.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
This is the 6th play on the drive. It's a short completion of the tight end. Has a pass to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Strong game by this quarterback.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And the back now goes in motion. Direct snap. Breaks into the clear. tackle. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
He'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that previous play. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. First down here for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And the point after is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner is brought down. The first play of the drive, they'll set up from the 13. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with the finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a second down. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. What a catch! They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The pocket breaking down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. He keeps it on a design run. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
You had the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. Receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses him. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. A chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pass here on second down. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Steps out of bounds after a solid gain, which sets up a first and goal for the offense. The Gators looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. QB keeper all the way. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Offense facing second and goal. Quarterback drops back. Looking to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't miss the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So it's third down, but out comes the field goal. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. The try is no good, and we're still tied.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Keeping it on the ground here. Gets the first and still running. Breaking free at midfield. And they're finally able to stop him. A huge gain and a touchdown-saving tackle as time runs out of the first down. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Takes the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. You just think about it over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Ron Payne, Quentin Williams. Can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
Now on third down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Florida. And that will give them the lead now.
You talk about being in his zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
See if they can convert the point after. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's long. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Off to the back. That's the first down and more. What a stiff arm. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gain today.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. Where teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
So off the play fake there, the big tight end gets open downfield.
Well, I love this call right here. Anytime you can run the football, eventually it opens up play action. Linebackers and safeties' eyes are in the backfield. They lose the tight end completely, and a quarterback throws out.
Touchdown, Alabama. They connect for 6.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Tackles made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. First down, looking for more now. Matt Gay moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. And the Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Breaking free at the 35. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He stopped just short of that first down mark, inches away from it.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone.
At the 20. That's a 1st down for the offense.
The Gators looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The Gators hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And they're able to get him down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's brought down there.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. Now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. And there's the handoff. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Rough start with the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Handoff from the shotgun. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Here we go. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on 3rd down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a 1st down.
There's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere for a loss on the play.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right here.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And the ball rolls dead.
They fumble on the punt return, and now some new life for this offense that just left the field just a few moments ago.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They had a going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Making people miss. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Picks up the first, looking for more. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. The back's got it. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Heading left. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this third down, but you got to give a shout-out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on third down all year. It's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
Moves out of the pocket. Pass caught. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
And the Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They test the middle to get stuck. That one goes nowhere.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
7th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The pass is off target, but easy through as the 3rd down pressure works.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. He made it. 3 points on the board. And they jump back in front.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. It's a direct snap. First down and more. He's still running. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown. Crimson Tide. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Well, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this. Now in the 4th quarter to give them the lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. The Gators come to the line to run the hurry-up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
They'll start with behind the line for a loss of 1. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Third down, out of the shotgun. He escapes the pocket. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. They tried them little, but stuck for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Pulls it in. It's Robinson. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Design quarterback run. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Second down. We're going to throw it. Grab made by the tight end. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense is threatening here. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's first and goal. They'll run it from the gun, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So getting nothing in first down makes it second and goal from the 8. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after the late touchdown, they'll kick it away here and hope the defense can hold on to seal this W. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. The pass rush gets home. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock.
What a job by this defense coming up with that big sack on first down. Now the incompletion. Good job of putting this offense in a real bind now. It's 3rd down and long on their side of the 50.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. It's a wide receiver screen. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Pocket 0-0. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.